everyone. So, right, let me just get comfortable. I'm on, well, not on, I'm in the living room. Yeah. So, I'm jumping on to do the air signs sacred light oracle reading. So this is the last of the elements now. So this is sun, moon, rising, any of the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. I would highly recommend that you watch all three placements. You know, if you've got the same sign or the same element for all three, then obviously you don't do that. But what I've realised now is, so I did fire first 2 weeks, so I did that on the 17th of December, and I didn't do earth and water till recently, till I think it was, I can't think what it was the other day. Anyway, them two was very much in sync, and I felt like they both went together, which is funny because they're both the opposites. So today I was thinking, I was eager to know whether this was going to be similar to the fire sign. So the only elements that didn't get a card in the pre-shuffle was the fire signs. This one has, but when I've just looked now, because it was the number 9, the cosmic wave, so I was just writing stuff down. I thought, oh, I'll repost the fire sign one. So I went to do that, and as I went to do it, I seen what I wrote on the description, and the challenge card was the cosmic wave, the number 9 card. So I do think that you guys it'll be very beneficial to watch the fire sign. I don't know if you do have that within your core chart. Me personally, I'm a fire sign. I have the fire, the water and earth as my top 3. But what that number 9 cosmic wave, what it's talking about, I believe I have been going through that. So it's funny how I did that on the 17th of December, and then I'm doing this one today, which is the 6th of the 6th of the 1st, 2025, and now we're in that number 9 year, and this is that number 9 energy. I just feel like if you feel drawn to watch it, guys, I would highly recommend that you do so. Also, guys, if you could also please like and subscribe to this channel, helps me get these messages out to more people who may need them from me. But also, the energy exchange is given, and you always gain more messages on my future readings. So, I want to cross my legs 1 second. I'm not in the idealist place here, guys. So, yeah, this is basically saying this cosmic wave that's happening it's an upgrade. It's like a DNA, a cellular memory, like an instant upgrade this. So it's like, it's now aligning with these light codes and these frequencies for this ascension. This is now a connection for the light keepers who are being now called to prepare the body, basically. Prepare your body, your physical body, but also prepare the mind and the emotional state, ready for these light codes to come through with a lot of frequency, a lot of wisdom, awakening your memory for past lives and future lives. But also it's like for instant acceleration. It's like accelerating your learning, and also the healing, your healing gifts as well, which is obviously for the greater good, for the earth and humanity. It's like stepping into that divine purpose now. And yeah, so anybody who's wanted, who's ready for that, that's what you're being given. So the reason why I read this out first, because we'll see if it comes out in the reading as well. But like I say, that was the fire signs challenge. This is like the energy, what's coming out before I'm actually pulling your cards. So it's like, I do believe that if you have got fire in your chart, that could have been something that you're going through, possibly. Depends where you are in your chart and stuff. But that as well, it's on page 32 and 33, which I've got a 5 and a 6, then that equals the 11. I do believe it's a major spiritual upgrade, but then obviously the number 9 card, so that's like 9/11. This is like answering that call and stepping into your power. Right, so let's get there's 3 cards we're getting, guys. And we're going to get your current energy, which is your first card. And then the second one is going to be the challenging card. And the third card is the action. Right, 1 minute, because I don't know where that went. Right, let's see where this... I don't want to knock everything off now. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know what... Right, I need to not sit on these pillars. I want it to be comfortable. Yeah, that's better. I'll stand on 4 pillars. Right. So the card that flew to the floor, which is the current energy. So it was very relevant why I was talking about that pre-shuffle, that cosmic wave coming out is that starting of the reading, because we've got the number 29 with the sphere of light, healing hands, empathic qualities, animal wisdom. So you could be seeing a lot of messages through animals, yeah. So, you know, you could have a lot of animals turning up in your dreams, your day-to-day life in general. You could be having animals, having unexpected situations happening when you're out on walks, or even in your garden, maybe coming to your house, outside your house, certain noises, certain animal noises, or you could just be seeing animals when you're watching TV, anything, or just whatever it is. It's like the animals are giving messages and showing you signs. Number 29, the 11, what I've just said. Number 2. Right, I don't know which one it was that got this now. I can't think if it was water. Oh no, it was earth. It was the earth signs. The earth signs got this card as their message. Like I've just given you the ones with the number 9. The pre-shuffling message, they got this card. It's Master Jesus, this. And it's crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, and coming full circle. Oh my God, honestly. Maybe there's messages in all of them. Maybe depending on where you're up to in this, on your journey, will depend on which parts resonate at what point, you know. And the fire signs got this. God. Wow. Yeah, so the fire signs got this as their current energy, which was the number 28, the soul family. Happy reunions, support, order from the chaos. Wow. My stomach's hurting quite a bit now. I feel like I've got a bit of an ache in my stomach. I can see the bear, I can see horses, I can see a fox, I can see reindeer. Well, deer, sorry, reindeer. Well, it is. I can see the goat, I can see a sheep, owl. A polar bear. A cow. These could be some of the animals that you might have these encounters with. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. So right, we've got the number 29, the 11. We've got the number 2, we've got the 28, which the 28 goes back to the 1. Wow. So on the left side, we've got the number 2 as a challenge, which is the yin side, which is our yin side, our left side, which is the feminine number. And on the right side here, I've got the number 28, which goes back to the 1, which is the masculine side. This is definitely saying to me, and the fact that we're starting off with an 11 as well. So it's like that 1 and 2, and then we've got the 11. It's like, yeah, there's something major, there's a major ascension going on here. So we go through a lot of different ascensions, and that's what that number 9 cosmic wave was talking about. We go through different ascension periods, we reach milestones, we get upgrades, we level up, we ascend, we start to go through another ascension period. We keep leveling up and moving our body into a higher consciousness. And this for me is saying, this now is like, this now is saying to me, it's like, you've reached this level now for your own health and your own healing journey, that you now become the person at service. You're here to now walk in your true north node, in your true north path, what you've come to do. It was always meant to happen at this point. I believe it was always meant to happen at this in this number 9 year. So you are going to be, because with the number 9 as well, it can represent all your abilities, and the 11 as well. It's like the psychic abilities. So people maybe who have never even had these experiences will be waking up to this now. It's like this as well, like I'm going to say what I said for the earth signs. This is like the evolution of your soul. It's like you've come full circle now. You won't be coming back again. Well, you can if you want. You don't have to, because you've fully done all your, whatever your evolution was when it comes to your journey, whatever you was here to learn, whatever you was here to evolve into, whatever karma you had, it's now been fulfilled. It's like this soul family here as well. It's like you've met people now. You'll know who they are. You've met these people, soul family, and they've mirrored certain things to you. Some of them might have mirrored the shadow side of yourself, but at the same time, they might have triggered certain things as well. But it's like, these people are here now to support you both. This is what I'm saying. So it's like, these people, when you get talking, you'll understand why you met that person, why they came into your life at that divine timing. It's like, they're here as a support system. You're going to be working together. You have activated your healing abilities. You are ready. You have all come together. You've gravitated together. You're going to be networking together. It's like I say, you come full circle now. You're going to be, I feel like this is now saying, such like with Jesus, right? So when he was, it's like, yeah, I feel like it's your voice as well. So when he was doing certain things, miracles, showing, like, this is what I think it is. It's like, you now are leading by example. You will be showing this magic and how people can get to where you guys are and level up. Leading by example. Yeah. Yeah, and I do feel like it's because you've managed to balance that yin and yang out within. It's like that. And it's funny because I was writing some notes down and on the dice of what I was doing just in general, and what came out on the dice, it was repeated. It was the repeated, honestly, the same things kept coming out. And it was like moon energy, sun energy, taking action, but also it was like fame and stuff, and like really taking leadership with this going forward. A lot of communication, there was a lot of networking. It was like either building a community, a brand new community, or joining a new community. There was something to do with communities, but this is like your soul family people, bringing people together, letting people come together and voice certain things. People who might usually be worried, it's like really bringing people into a certain group and being able to freely speak as well. Let me Alright, so the number 29. Yeah, so I do think as well, the number 29. Yeah, because I just realised when I did the fire signs one, it was on the 17th of the 12th, equals 11. Now today it's the 6th of the 1st, which is 7. Wow, yeah. 7-11. And that's what I wrote down before. Oh, honest to God, you can't make this stuff up, I swear. Oh yeah, so when I did the earth signs, that was on the 2nd I did that, and they did get that number 2 card. Yeah. Honest to God. Yeah. Talking about opposites, and oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, got all 4 elements. This was just what I was writing down before. The chariot energy was very prominent in the energy of justice, number 11 again. The 7-11, that's why I wrote 7-11. Oh, I don't think you can see it, but I wrote 7-11, number 17, the star energy, number 11, the justice energy, the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, the opposites, the light and the shadow, I wrote down, but then I wrote down walking in that true karmic north node, yeah, speaking, communicating, a lot of confidence, glow up, but not holding back. And I basically wrote down that this is a lucky period for all areas, especially if you take advantage and do these things. Now I do feel like the fact that I've just been saying them numbers, and it's like, I do think there's something that happened in December. In December was the start of this ascension. So you've been going through major changes in your body. You might not have been sleeping, you might have been sleeping a lot, you might have been crying, you might have had an upset stomach, headaches, just growing pains within the body, you know, like, right, for instance, and this is the reason why I said at the beginning, it makes me understand what I've been going through. Well, yeah, I never understood what it was. I swear, I sometimes forget, even though I should know, but I forget. And it's funny because the number 2 card here as well, and we went for a walk, and since I went for my walk up in the hills, was out for 4 hours, the pain that I had has gone completely. And I nearly didn't go on that walk because the night before, because I've not been able to sleep with toothache, and it's not toothache, I can't explain it, it's all I can say. It's so when you get new teeth and you have a tooth coming through and you have that pain, that's all I can describe it. But it was my full bottom teeth, my full top teeth, my jaw. Now when I was downstairs, it was not there, but it was mad because I kept thinking, right, I won't go to bed, I'll just stay on the couch, which you have to do on Christmas Eve. And this is what I mean, I've been going through this since that reading, and I've only just clicked on, and it's crazy, but but I'm just like the proof of whatever I'm talking about is true, because it's like manifesting to my life. And basically, I was crying the night before. I think it might have been the 1st. It was on the 1st of, yeah, the 1st of the 1st, the 11th, what? Was the night where I think I finally went to sleep about 6:30 in the morning. That was a painful night. I was in a lot of agony, but I cried all night. But what I've realised is, I don't know why I was crying, because I went in pain, but it was a purge, and this is why I'm telling you, because I feel like that's what you might have been going through. So just know that everything's fine. You are fine. Don't worry. Don't think you're going back on yourself, or you're going back to square one, and you know you're thinking, It wouldn't be a lot of worry and anxiety. But the teeth, what I'm realising now, your teeth is your root chakra for a start, which, yeah, because I kept thinking, am I having nightmares, am I tensing up? But I kept thinking, no, I'm not. Then I've realised now, no, I'm being upgraded. Now your teeth are your crystals. Your teeth are crystals. So when you think about that, they're being activated. Now, what we just said about that cosmic wave, being activated cellular. Now this is where it's coming from, the teeth. What an epiphany. But I have been having quite a lot of dreams as well. But it's just like, what? But as well, like I say, I do go on walks, but the best tool to do is to be with like-minded people. Now, these people who went on the walk with, my soul family, some of them I've not seen for ages because they've just been in a bit of a hermit, and I think that's what I needed. And the fact that I've got soul family here as the action card, it's like, honestly, the stories and the connection, the things that we were speaking about, honest to God, this is just happened for me, literally. So I'm just going to see what number page this is on, 29. It's on page 72. So it's on the number 9 page, but that's at 711 again. This is the white buffalo, this. I didn't even realise. Wow, yeah. This is, I feel like this is the native, I feel like this is that, the indigenous, I can't even say it. And it's funny, I've just been talking about that walk that was on the other day, and this is what we did see. Animals was out in nature. Wow, yeah, it is. So, respect the way of your animal teachers, listen to their messages. I clear and activate my healing hands to assist my soul in healing myself and others. Yeah. So the energy that you're in now is like, your hands are literally waking up to their gifts. So you could also be getting like pins and needles and growing, like I've just been talking about my teeth. I can only describe that as growing pains with my teeth. I can't, but it's an ascension. So this is what could be happening with your hands. Your hands could be just randomly heating up out of nowhere. You might get a bit itchy with it. But anyway, this is saying not to be confused with the angel or spiritual orbs. The sphere of light is pure light consciousness. It is translucent, bright, energetic, shimmering light that can grow to any size with conscious thought and psychic energy. The intelligence is designed to grow and adapt through consciousness, thought and action. The spheres of light, also known as the psychic energy balls, can be created through the hand chakras to utilize healing energy or manifesting, assisting you through a specific struggle or obstacles. They can be directed to anyone and everything, and anything, and everything, and with different intents. Ascending Master White Buffalo, the card woman asks you to focus on commitment and conversation. Be empathically mindful of the energy you are sending out into the universe, as different people can trigger your emotions. Activate your healing hands when challenged empathically to help yourself and others. Respecting the earth and all of its people requires conscious observation with positive action for change. So the white buffalo wishes for you to understand your personal connection to the earth and preserve all living animals. She asks you to be consistent with your actions and extend your light to all living creatures to learn more about their divine connection and importance to spirit through the ages. Wow. So you could also be sending healing to the animals. Maybe you are connecting with animals like you've never connected before. So if you are on a walk or anything, so for instance, the other day when we was on our walk, I knew something was nearby, and I said to my friend, "There's a robin." And she said, "Where?" And it was literally right next to us. I felt it. Now I'm seeing that there's a blackbird outside. The blackbirds keep coming outside. They keep coming in flocks. But yeah, I'm noticing the birds a lot more than I've ever done, and they are very connected with the Native American, the Indian, and that. Yeah, the ancestors. Yeah. So the challenge card is on page 18, the number 9 again. This is what happened in that reading. I just realised now. It kept being the numbers 1, 1, 1. That's like it was repeated, like where it had 3 of them. Now this is doing the same as what I've just said for that other page. So this is on 18 and 19, but it goes from the 9 to the 1, so does the other one. So it's a mirrored 9, 1, 9, 1. 91, or we can say 9119. That's the mirrored number for this, for the energy and for the action. My love have no bounds, I am endless. My energy is amplified through positive action. My heart is full. Yeah, so your challenge is to really, really now let go of things that are no longer aligning with you, because you've come full circle. So what this is saying is now, there's obviously levels to ascension, there's levels to karma and contracts and this, that and the other, and our healing journey. But in general, this is saying like you've come full circle now. It's like, now it's time to step into this new chapter and this new part. But some people don't see how far they've come, so it's a time to reflect as well and actually see how much you have grown. And what you'll realise in that moment is you've outgrown a lot of things around you, but you're still in connection with. Like some things was only here for a season or a contract or I don't know, a cycle. It's like we have to now address these things and let that go. Yeah, as well, this is what I mean. The challenge now is to be able to free yourself from the old limiting mindsets that you had, because the old ways would have been more fear-based. It's like that lower chakra, and that's what I was saying about my teeth with the fear, and that's the root chakra. It's all stepping. This is about fully stepping into your power now, because what this is talking about as well is like it's now time to start doing more meditation, learning how to heal people with your hands, how to activate your hands, using hypnosis kind of stuff, exercising, the health, the body, medicine, alternative medicine, medical practices. This now is now really stepping into your purpose. So if you don't know what your North Node is, guys, I would really highly recommend that you have a look, and also not just what your North Node is, what's the house it's in. So for instance, I'm a Pisces North Node, and it's funny actually, because on the 29th of this month the nodes change and it goes into Pisces, so it is activating my North Node, and my North Node is in my 11th house, and what I've just been talking about. Oh yeah, and the 11th house is Aquarius, and on the 29th it is Aquarius season. What? Yeah, so as I was saying, so that means that my South Node is in my 5th house, and that's my sun sign. I've got a lot going on. I have a stellium in that house. I am a Leo, so my Leo sun is in the correct house that it's meant to be in. But I do have a lot of stuff in that house as well when it comes to past life stuff. But that's my South Node. But my South Node is Virgo. But I would highly recommend that you do study your chart, because you know, I know a lot of people have got the same North Node as me, but they don't have it in the same house, and it means something completely different. Mine's more about not working alone like I do. Mine's about coming together with people, sharing ideas, and you know, helping other people get to certain. It's like I'm meant to be alongside my group of people, not on my own like I have been doing. That's part of that South Node that I need to let go of. But also the 11th house is about invention, about creating the new. It's like letting go of those old ways, like the age of Aquarius. It's all to do with newer technology, higher consciousness, going against the grain, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like we're now stepping into this new age and new timeline. The old is no longer needed. We don't need the old ways. We're creating these new ways now, and these new pathways. But also Pisces is the 12th house, so it's like the highest. It's the last. Oh sugar! I've just realised what I was about to swear then, but I've just realised what I'm talking about as well. Full circle. What? And I was talking about, and that Pisces is the last one to go to. Right. So as well. But as well, the challenge for you guys is as well to surrender the wanting to have tight grip on this and let it unfold. And that's like what I've been talking about with the Virgo and the Pisces as well. You can't make this stuff up, honestly, because it's like with Virgo, they like to be in control and do everything themselves. With Pisces, it's surrendering to the unknown, trusting that it'll be fine, and it's it's meant to happen this way, and letting others help and assist, and not having to very critical on self, like wanting things a certain way. It's like trying to release all that kind of stuff, because whatever you've been doing, obviously it's created more hard work, and it'll lighten your energy in general, and also it'll unburden you in general. I feel like a lot of you might have had high expectations on yourself for a lot of things, as I also. Now, on the final card is on page 70 and 71. And this is Osiris. Make your love attainable. No one can receive what you cannot give. I am confident to stand alone. I am all I need. This is, yeah, so the action for this is now, it's like freeing yourself now, right, and closing out certain chapters and connections that you know are unhealthy or have been fulfilled fully, so that you can now be open for these new connections to come in. But also as well, past connections can be healed now and can be forgiven. So if you did have karma with these people and things was hard and you disconnected, it can be healed basically and forgiven, and you can have a brand new connection, because some of them people are your soul family, and that's what it's saying. It's like they are your soul family, and they are supposed to be in your life for another chapter, for another cycle, for another contract. But with no karma now, it won't be like it used to be. It'll be unburdened. It's like spend time now with chosen family. So that's, you don't have to be your blood family. This is your soul family, this. Make sure you are not in hermit. Make sure you're socialising, guys. Me personally, I went somewhere New Year's Eve and I don't really go anywhere, and seeing a lot of people I've not seen for ages, quite emotional, because I was like, I just needed that. And that's the thing. And I made a pledge to somebody, one of my friends, that day, and she said, don't stay in, should socialise. And I was like, do you know, that's going to be my effort this year. I'm making sure that I do go to more events and be out there, because that's what we're meant to do. And these people, we're all meant to connect together. Yeah, so guys, the action for this is, because you are going through this upgrade now, to help with this process is releasing, letting go of what doesn't serve you no longer. Free yourself from any burdens. Make amends with people who, you didn't get any closure with. Let people go who just do not align in your life, but let it go with love. Socialise. Go to celebrations, even if it's socialising or taking yourself out somewhere on your own. Do that, and then you might bump into yourself, because this is saying that you will bump into these people in spontaneous ways, in magical ways. It says, reconnect with your soul family. They are your best teachers. And when you do bump into these people, say if you did meet a while ago, you're not seeing them, you will have conversations and you will understand what was happening and why you've met, because you would have mirrored something and they would have gone through something that you might have gone through previously, which you're gonna have these conversations about. But you are being called now to really get out there, go to social events, go to spiritual practices, go to spiritual places, connect, speak your truth, tell your story. Don't hold back now, guys, because there's key attributes and key conversations that we'll be having, I thought a higher understanding and activations as well. I've just realised, yeah, so I was talking about the birds, and I've been having a lot of birds turn up, and this is just said, like a flock. So if you have been seeing birds, especially multiples of them, that could be a sign of the soul family members that you've had. Like at first I used to see a certain amount. I remember you'd see like 8 or 9 blackbirds, but the other week when I filmed them, I'm not joking, there was hundreds. And the way they was out my back garden cooing to me, it was unreal. And I was like, is that my family, my soul family? And I was only joking, but now I'm reading this, it's like, maybe I have met that many of them over the years, and now I'm going to see and understand who was who. I knew this was going to go on for the longest, guys. That's why I couldn't do it till today, but yeah. Lots of love, guys. And if you want to share your story, and if you have watched any of the other signs and it does resonate, and then this is like the grand finale, but I do feel like there's a message in all of them, to be honest, guys. But yeah, please feel free to share it, and please let me know. I'd love to hear. But yeah, bye for now, guys.